Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Raptors in this one. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. This homestand ends here for the Mavericks as they get ready to hit the road. And Curry, here we go. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Curry after LeBron James's miss. Screen by Siakam. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to DiVincenzo. James looking around. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all five positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And he can't get the first one. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Shot clock at 5. On its way from Curry for 2. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
The ball handling of Steph is sometimes undervalued. I mean, he's much more than a shooter. This guy has mad skills as a handler.
LeBron, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Now here's James, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Pass to Siakam. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Siakam's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's James. Can't cash in from close range.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
And a wide open look for James. And again, LeBron missing.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Back to Curry. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Another three for Dallas.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And they get it. The kick out to Sabonis. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
Thompson outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so James will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 11. Curry with it. He's picked up by Reza Shea. Dallas moving it around. Back to Turner. Reza Shea with the steal. Takes it inside. Up and in on the layup. Reza Shea's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Toronto. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
Boy, you got to do a lot more than that to stop Sabonis now. I mean, he is used to overcoming aggressive defense.
Curry with a wide open look. That one's off, still out of sync. Outside, James. There's the pick. Mavericks with the rebound.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
From 20 feet out. A shot by Curry, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Daniels. The rebound by Turner. Mavericks leading by 7. Outside Curry. LeBron grabs the miss. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's LeBron. Sabonis inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Curry looking around. And stolen by James. Three-pointer, Daniels. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Well, you know, Sabonis has really developed into an outstanding player, unselfish. He loves to pass the ball and get his teammates involved.
Curry, good.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Raptors.
Outside, James. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Washington has for two. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball.
14.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one.
Timeout.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Raptors trailed by 4. Here's Carrington. Pass to Valanciunas. Some solid defense from Ayton. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down. Nice touch there near the hoop.
Toronto with the ball. On the wing, Barnes. Here's Carrington. And the three off target.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Pritchard. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Raptors trail by 4. Screen by Valanciunas. Back to Barnes. From 18 feet away. And he gets it to go. Barnes has got his first basket.
Like his mid-range game, Barnes incredibly lethal from the mid-range. When he's got room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Williams. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Barrett with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Inside. Here's Valanciunas. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Mavericks leading. Here's Barrett. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. The three from Barnes. Bangs home the trifecta. Barnes has got 5 now.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
Pass to Pritchard. Dallas moving the ball around to the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Barnes left side. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Now we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce. So he gets up fast to ram it home.
Puts one up from 19. Misses off the left iron. Toronto trailing. And here is Williams. Barnes outside. Ball's knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Carrington. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. A miss that time would have put him up.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's James. And James throws it down.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
Pass to Barrett. For the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. James with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Back to James. Raptors need to get a shot at it. In the corner, it's Sabonis. No good on the 3. The Mavericks trailing. And it's Barrett penetrated. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So quick and decisive. Barrett's speed and fearlessness is hard to match up against when you're defending.
Wow. I mean, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
And it goes down 2 points. LeBron got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid. And getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Back to LeBron. Stolen by Washington. Curry on the wing. For 3. Oh. Curry so accurate from 3-point range.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Pass to Daniel. James outside. James connects from deep.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
On the wing, Turner. Outside, Curry. From deep. LeBron grabs the miss. Drives to the hoop. Whoa! James strong flush off the drive.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Toronto ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. LeBron slashes inside. It's rebounded by Dallas. It's Turner, high post. And he converts the layup. Turner's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Dallas.
Tossing around that 250 lbs, Turner going right through the contact.
Here's LeBron. Not going to go that time. Good D by Siakam. Curry with him. He's picked up by LeBron. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
James made that one as his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game, put up big scoring numbers, a bunch.
Thompson from long range. Toronto leading by 3. Back to LeBron. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Outside, James. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Curry can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had...
LeBron does it again.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And the driving force behind multiple chips. Curry knows when and how to take over at the offensive end.
They get the rebound. Out to the right wing. The kick out to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Over Turner. Sabonis, no good. Mavericks trailed by 6. Pass to Siakam. Back to Curry. Screen by Siakam. Over Daniels. They get it back. Now, here's Thompson. Stolen away. And now here comes Daniels. Leading the break. Now, Reza Shea. On the wing, James. They set the pick. Basket counts. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
LeBron grabs the miss.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Down low. Here's Sabonis. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Raptors leading by 8. Now James. 23 points in the game. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And team strategies will be closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. He's got 5.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
Here's Barnes. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Here's Valanciunas. Another shot. 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, it's quite nice to see Barnes getting physical inside. You know, does a really good job sensing and feeling the contact coming and then going right into it, not shying away from it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
Bounce pass from Williams. Dick wide open. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Williams. From downtown. Mavericks with the rebound. Out to Barrett. Now Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
And here's Barnes for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Mavericks trail by 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The energy Barrett plays what puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
And so Barrett nails both of them. 41 seconds left in the third. Barnes looking around. Dick up top. Nothing on the board.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Barnes outside. Sweet move. And he sinks the layup. Barnes has got 11 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So it's LeBron James making things happen for the Raptors. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like it.
49. The Raptors, 54.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Out to Turner. Here's the 3.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Both free throws good from James.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
From deep, James. The rebound by Turner.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Curry with it. Sabonis defending. Back to Curry. Thompson inside the line. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Pass to Turner. Outside Curry. Out to Barrett. No good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
From deep, LeBron sinks the triple. James has got 30 points.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Toronto. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Pass to Daniel. Just 5 to shoot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Barrett, no good. Raptors leading by 10. Pass to James. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. James has got 32 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And James throws it down.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
Here's Curry. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. On the wing, Daniels. And yes, it's good. Daniels has got 4 this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Curry outside. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
From outside the arc. Hands it from downtown. James has got 37.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Thompson in the posts. Kicks it out to Siakam. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Thompson for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
Here's James. The teardrop falls in. James has got 39.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Siakam outside. Back to Curry. Siakam outside. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Another 3 for Dallas.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
From past the arc. And it's James missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Curry. A 3-ball. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Outside, Sabonis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And like his dad back in the day, DeMontis has an innate ability to process and make quick decisions.
LeBron outside. And he lays it straight in. James has got 41.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Raptors.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Here's Curry looking to get back on track here. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. .46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's good for 2.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Assisted by
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
number 11, Hank Bridger.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's LeBron. Siakam pulls it in. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
LeBron outside. No good. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big...